Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform. Track 7, Guillotine, parentheses, Swordz, featuring Inspector Deck, Jizza, and Ghostface Killah, produced by RZA. I don't want to go first this time.
Okay, I'll go first. I give this a 9. This is my favorite song on the whole album.
Oh, okay.
They call me Cuban Linx.
Yep.
Jesse?
Flat 9.
Wow.
They
Moulz
call
and
me
Jesse
Cuban
connect.
Linx.
Well, flat 6.
Oh my god.
I think I'm turning Jesse into the Joker. I can hear it.
Train
It's not a train wreck because of my ratings.
If our actual podcast ratings go in the toilet after this episode and we don't have a podcast that people
because
listen
if
to,
listeners have listener comprehension, they'll see it's one guy who was lukewarm and 2 guys who were over the moon about it. So like they shouldn't be upset.
Moulz.
They got twice what they wanted.
All I'll say is if we see a mass exodus of listeners after this episode,
then they were sensitive.
I can't
Okay.
say it.
I thought y'all was real hip hop. Why y'all breaking down? Cause Mel, you act like I gave it 3s and like have been talking bad about it. Okay.
Mel,
your man the Jizzo is on here.
Mel, you're at like
He's on here.
30% right now for this album. Weighted and average combined, you're at like 30%. You're 1 out of 7.
But this is the weird thing, Jesse, and I don't think you've gotten up to the Wu-Tang episodes yet. Mel has been fairly positive about Wu-Tang so far, so this is a total
Wu-Tang right now.
Total left turn. I'm not saying he's been like a newfound Wu-Tang stan, but this is shocking.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen? Rizzo Digital will be like
perfect
70%.
takeaway. Dark Lane demo tape levels.
Right.
But luckily, no, we won't have any more listeners to be around to be offended at that. So we'll be able to get that out in peace.
You'll be okay, folks.
This is the best.
Tell me what I'm missing.
This is Mel. First of all, this is not just one of my favorite songs on the album. My favorite song on the album. This is point blank one of my favorite beats ever. Maybe not definitely, but maybe my favorite Rizzo beat. And I love how this thing has been teased for almost every album we've listened to so far. You hear a little bit of that. It's been teased. And then on this album, you hear it, and we get the full beat that's made out of this. It's incredible. Every single person on this song killed it. Ghostface's verse on here is one of my favorites on the album from him. The Tempo Man's in the building. What is not to like? This is Wu-Tang. This is Wu-Tang to me, boiled down to its most like raw essentials. Basically, this is what it is.
Okay. Well, we can start with the beat then. I said it's a Scooby-Doo type beat, repetitive. And keep in mind, it's just how I feel. Really, that was what was holding the record. Say what?
What about it is Scooby-Doo?
I'll only play a little bit of it then.
Well, why don't we play the archival audio? Because you'll hear the beat.
I have the wacky scenario for this.
You'll hear the beat in it. We got gunplay of MMG freestyling over Guillotine Swordz beat. Excellent freestyle.
That was a good mixtape. I reviewed that.
Okay.
Professionally.
Oh, all right. Well, here we go. Gunplay, take it away.
Allow me to demonstrate the skill of Shaolin, the special technique of shadow boxing.
Slap all y'all niggas from coming in my fucking face with that shit. Fuck nigga, now sound, bitch, I don't want hit. Dial tone, pussy jumping up and down like a Dow Jones. Got a pistol on, damn it, don't sound wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna play shit, but play I don't. I can fuck any bitch any day I want. Treat her any way I want. I'm about to overcharged, rolls over R's, time to overball. Fuck all the laws, suck on my balls, for free on the house. Beam, fuck nigga play, get you like a clean eye. Long ass money looking like a green mile. Got a greedy ass grin and a scheme on my smile. Got the dice in the air and the cheese on the ground. Right under my slipper and I'm about to clean house. Reject your deposit, that denied. Rich and a reckless, same damn time. White in the brown in the same damn line. You put a speedball jack on the job. Walk around no shirt, that in the drawers. Nigga, what?
It's an incredible beat. And Mel, let me ask you a question.
Shout out to Gunplay.
Why are all these rappers still to this day rapping over this beat, the beats from this album?
They must like them. Or they like Scooby-Doo.
There's nothing Scooby-Doo about this.
You don't.
This is
doesn't come.
This is like a kung fu. You hear it at the beginning of the. You gotta widen. You gotta widen your viewpoint a little bit, Mel. This is straight kung fu shit.
It's the tempo, man. You don't.
Come on, Mel. This is kung fu shit all the way, from the opening sample to the sounds in the beat. This is straight 70s kung fu.
See, well, I don't watch 70s kung fu. I might watch later decades kung fu.
We know about you. You ain't Wu.
I'm not one of their many members. I didn't get the registration form in the mail. I was too young.
First of all, even though to me Ghostface has the verse of the song, Inspected Deck's opening verse sets it off perfectly with that poisonous paragraphs. Dart Adams himself, his blog was Poisonous Paragraphs, okay? You want to talk about influence? Poisonous Paragraphs, smash your phonograph in half and be Inspector Deck on a warpath. First class, leaving mics with the cast calls rucker like the aftermath. When the guns blast, run fast, here comes the verbal assaulter. Rhymes running wild like a child in a walker. I score from the inner slums of Broad. Come on, Mel. It's a 9. It's the best fucking song on the album. What's wrong with you, man?
You're sick. I want you to get sicker.
You didn't have a car. You weren't listening. You know what? He ain't talking too fast. You're just listening too slow. That's the problem.
Okay. Well, I don't think so. In fact, the verse you just quoted is actually my favorite verse of the album so far. Probably because he ain't speaking in code to me. Now, what I will say about this verse, what'd you say?
But the song is a 6.
I'm not rocking with the beat.
Not rocking with the beat.
We know about you.
Oh my god.
Look, it's not like I'm Kodak Black who to pick a little sorry ass beat. I ain't say it was a sorry ass beat.
Sorry ass beat. That is the greatest double XL cipher. Like when they're all hyping 21 Savage doing his ad libs in the background. Like I'm not a fan of most of those guys, but they were having so much fun.
Forgot what class that was.
Ugly God, Uzi Vert, 21 Savage.
2017, Mel?
Must have been 27. Had to be. 2016, 2017, something like that.
No, you're officially tripping on this one. The beats, really?
It's cool. But it's like it's a little too Scooby-Doo for me, that's all. And listen, Inspector Deck, I like the verse. It does teeter on
hip hop. It started out in the park
territory, but I like it. Okay.
You becoming one of those?
No, I'm not.
People that make fun
I
of
like it. No, if I was becoming one of those, I'd be like, get this guy out of here. No, I like it.
That's Jesse. That's why Mel likes some of the old school rap albums. They're funny to him. But this isn't old school enough. This is when they started getting a little more advanced with it.
I told y'all,
you can't make fun of it.
The beat is the issue. The beat.
Imagine saying Jesse, honestly, imagine saying the issue with most songs on Cuban Linx have been the beat.
What do we learn so far about Mel this season? RZA is hit or miss for me.
We've learned that Mel don't know rap.
That's confirmed.
Ghostface Killer.
This is going to be a inflection point for the show. we're either going to grow or the audience is going to die off with this episode.
If it is, it's because you keep putting this idea in their head that the apocalypse is happening. First of all, no, that happened on Takal 2000. Second of all, you will be okay. You hear me, hip hoppers? It'll be okay. All right?
Bad news, hip hoppers.
All right, listen. I liked Rainy Days, so listen.
Take a lesson from Cuban Pete.
Take a lesson from me, Cuban Pete, okay? It'll be okay. Just relax. Right after Inspector Day, Ghostface Killer comes in very, very quickly, already buries Inspector Day. This is now the best verse I've heard. I've heard all season so far from Ghostface Killer to me.
Oh my God.
He left Earth.
Listen.
He left Earth.
You 14 karat gold slum computer wizard tapping inside my rap vein calls his blizzards. Oh my God. He's just... This one is an all-timer. Perfecto in the Moulz canon.
Bro, when I grab hair, collect draws and souvenirs. Fuck yeah, my crew down German beers. My career is based on guns, throwing cats in wheelchairs, etc. Damage any lame-ass competitor who try to front, get broken in fast like leathers, whatever.
This beat requires... The beat requires a certain energy from you as a rapper. You can't just go on this one and go with half measures. I mean, this is...
Well, yeah, because you got to make up for this beat.
You got to attack the beat.
Slinking along like a sloth.
Oh, okay. No, the beat...
That's why you
look at the energy that... No, the beat has energy in it, Mel. Listen to what... Why would Gunplay rap on this beat in 2013?
Because they threw it on. And was that a radio freestyle?
No, it was from his mixtape.
Rick Ross threw it on. He said, huh,
I had a joke.
We got another We Know About You coming up real soon. Don't worry.
Don't think worry. They know enough by now.
This is the season where Mel said that we wouldn't know about him, but we know more than ever, don't we, Jesse?
We know more than ever. But I was going to say there should be a duo called West Side Gunplay. Get it?
I don't think I want half of that duo.
If you don't get it, Mel, Gunplay has a swastika tattoo.
Oh, that was the joke?
Yeah, you know, because they're Hitler boys, basically.
Okay, I thought you were just,
And hey,
saying it
speaking, I mean, while you brought them up, speaking of influence, I mean, the whole Griselda would not exist if it was not for this album. Period.
Oh, so we have this album to blame for Griselda's existence.
No, Reasonable Doubt would not exist were it not for this album.
I won't go that far.
Jay-Z was doing mafioso raps before Cuban Linx, Jesse, or was he not?
He was doing drug dealer
He
raps.
was doing Iggity raps, according to Mr. Kill.
He was doing Iggities and Hawaiian Sophies.
He wasn't a mafia guy.
He was not on the mafioso tip pre-Cuba. That's a fact.
But I don't think that was mafio raps. I think the cover art
Reasonable is not mafio raps?
Not from what I recall.
That's the first I'm hearing of this. This Adam Sandler is Jewish territory.
I know that
Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt
last
mafioso
season in the Midnight Marauders episode.
I know almost what you call it. That line, that album verbatim. Like, what's mafia?
What?
What? Give me a mafia line from that album.
Oh my God! Do we have time?
Name one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to be here till 2 a.m.
I mean,
it's too late. I'm gonna be here till 3. It's just, I called it.
This is. Listen to the beginning of. Oh my God! Are you serious, Jesse? This isn't Reasonable Doubt's not mafioso rap.
Where the album opens.
The whole album. Mel, what do you think?
I had a joke that I shouldn't make.
I mean, we discussed its place in quote unquote mafioso rap in the episode, but is Reasonable Doubt not mafioso rap? Mel?
My answer to that is yes, it's mafioso rap because it's very mafioso to say,
I got a good life, man.
You know, that's what I think.
Rate this joke without reading it out loud. I can't say this since I have company.
Okay.
The whole album
since
is
we have
mafioso.
Okay.
That guy's name.
Are you? Oh.
7 plus.
Was that like a 9 minus? Okay.
I mean,
7 plus for me.
Unrated. I'm not rating that.
It's like how he tried to duck rate. He
No, I
tried
can't
to.
rate the joke. I don't know that woman.
He,
I don't know her.
We know about him.
Just rate the
I'm
joke.
not-
Is it funny or not?
It's a joke.
It's a funny joke.
Oh my God.
I can't
We know about-
attest
all right,
its
there you go.
truthfulness or not.
I got a 7 or above. We know about you, man.
Jesse, what's going on now?
Nothing.
We know about it.
Nothing is going on with me. If anything, it's moments like Raekwon saying, "Sit back, relax, fake niggas don't get turns." I was like, "That's great. Watch me massage your brain with slang that's king." And I said, "Well, listen, you coming in strong, but you haven't been massaging my brain with this slang that's supposedly king. He's been wrinkling my
Yes,
brain."
he has. You just
It's
haven't
hard to
understood
keep
the
up.
slang. You just haven't
No,
understood.
that's not a massage. That's just like just
Look,
grabbing my
sometimes
brain
massages
and
can
treating
be
it like
uncomfortable.
ground beef. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this guy talking sometimes. You know, he starts talking that Jamaican talk. Is he Jamaican?
I don't know.
Who?
He looks like he might be Jamaican. Hold on.
Who are we talking about?
I don't know.
Raekwon.
Mel's trying to accuse Raekwon of cultural appropriation or something.
No, I'm not.
He's not Jamaican.
Currently,
Okay.
I hope you're happy, Mel. CBG and Cam is like her in the hospital right now because of you
Oh, man.
and these ratings. Okay? They're not doing well, okay? They've been
Jesse and Moulz
hospitalized.
rubbing them things together. Clear. Mel sitting off to the
Okay.
side, smoking in the hospital.
Dan Wolf is okay because he knows about you so much that he was prepared for this moment. He knew, he heard the threats loud and clear, and he knew to take cover. Okay, but I'm afraid our dear friends Charles and Cameron have succumbed to their illnesses, and they're currently hospitalized due to Mel's crimes against hip hop. They're in the hip hop hospital with Dr. Cardo. Dr. Cardo's walking around. He's sipping lean out of a styrofoam cup. He's not wearing a freaking mask, okay? This guy, Dr. Cardo, put a freaking mask on, Dr. Cardo. And he said, "No, I'm drinking." He said, because he's drinking, you got to keep it off. He's sipping the bar.
That hip hop hospital has been sued for malpractice more times than I can count. Okay.
Currently, Mel is. They actually have an empty bed, and apparently, from what I've heard, Darth Adams himself has threatened to put Mel into this empty bed that's been reserved for him, thanks to his newfound his newfound fame. He has purchased a bed that he is going to put you in, especially for these ratings.
What's
and
that?
You'll be joining.
What's that battle rap line? Hip hop hospital giving beds out. Is that what you're trying
Giving
to say?
beds. All right.
Here? Okay.
Yeah.
By the end of this review,
R.I.P.
you're going to be the
hip-hop.
COVID of rap because you're going to put the hip hop hospital at capacity.
Man called me the COVID of rap. That's not fair.
We're gonna
No,
have to
not
put
fair.
you. We're gonna have to put you. We're gonna have to start putting a triage outside in the parking lot, and we're gonna have to start taking. Oh man, the surrealist. No, come here, man. Come here. Sit down. We're gonna clear out a bed for you. Don't worry. We got to get someone out of there. Kick 82 Knives out of the hospital. He doesn't deserve treatment.
You know, I don't like this hospital. I'm gonna pull a Joko and blow it up.
Don't blow it. $100 fans are in there because of you.
They were dying anyway.
Speaking
Jesse,
of Dr. Cardo,
where were you the night Mel not only killed hip hop, he killed rap. He
I want to
killed
know
off
how
the
I got
bass.
these ratings.
I didn't have a car.
Yeah, Mel,
And here
Mel
comes
was
the
why so
car
serious
tomorrow.
with these rankings.
Here comes the car right on time for Mel's main man, the Jizzo.
The Jizzo. Shout
Mel
out to
is
the
why so
Jizzo.
serious with these rankings. That's what
Yeah,
he
why
says
so
to the
serious?
Dusties.
This is bordering on a troll job, honestly.
It's not I don't do that. Jesse, there's a great tweet floating around of Steve Harvey wearing a suit that looks just like the Joker.
I saw it.
Yeah, and it was it made me laugh. What do you hold on? I gotta he said
can we get out of here before 1 a.m. Cali time? Please?
Yeah, we can try. I found this. What's your ass so serious for? Yeah. Anyway, right. So,
Speaking
Raekwon,
of Dr. Cardo, R.I.P. Hip Hop, Mel killed your life.
Yeah, Raekwon starts talking talking what up, Dread.
Dude, honestly, the picture for this episode, instead of photoshopping Moulz, Mel, and Jesse onto the Cuban Linx cover, maybe you should just put Cuban Linx. Put Cuban Linx in the grave that Nas is leaving the black flower on for Hip Hop is Dead, and maybe that's the cover.
So dramatic. Hip hop is gonna be just fine. I mean, it's already dead. First of all,
Photoshop Mel's face on Nas holding the flower, and then put the Cuban Linx album cover on the grave.
Jizza, listen. Quote my man Jizzo. Don't get mad. The nigga don't get mad. I got mad styles of my own. And it's shown when my hands grip the chrome microphone. You know how I like when the hands grip the microphone. It's one of my favorite things in rap. Verbally, I catch bodies with coreless shotties. Intriguing MCs, I keep them trained like potties. That could be looked at as a bad line. I don't think so. I'm fine with it. Listen,
only some perfect verses from Raekwon so far have been bad. Not lines about potties. Because that's easy to understand. Even babies could get that line.
Jesus. The order for me, Ghostface, best verse, Deck and Jizza tied, and Raekwon's at the end. But they're all good. It's this beat that I can't deal with. And that's really, that's
I can't believe the beat is the problem for you here. The beat is absolutely incredible.
It's the problem.
My notes?
That's all I got.
You ain't Wu.
My notes say I'm not in love with Ghostface's verse because it probably birthed that bozo that was pretending to be him, the mid producer.
Oh yeah,
does he call himself Big Ghost on any other song? Big Ghost steps off laughing. This is probably
but this is probably the first instance of it.
He wasn't always a producer. He used to just be a
he was actually worse at one point in time. Yeah. He was just a white guy that imitated Ghostface on a blog.
Right, digital blackface,
and was like, Drake is soft, yo. Basically. Like, yo, son, Drake is soft, son. Real like Pampers soft, son. Really a bad shtick from day one, and now he gets to be a producer. Whose beats? Knee. I mean, you know what? His beats. You know why I'm happy that he exists, Jesse?
What's up?
As a producer, he pulled Static Selecto out of the dirt. Like, I have a real off-brand Dusty producer to take shots at. The Big Ghost, one of the worst in the game.
He's not a real producer. I mean, I don't know the guy, but look, he's not gonna beat. Like, he ruined himself by coming in as like a freaking fake funny man. Okay, they said, Mel, you're just mad that he was dissing Drake. It's like, no,
it was never funny. The shit was never funny.
Bad gimmick.
It's like you hear Raekwon and Ghostface and how they talk, and you just like write in their voice to discuss things from their perspective, but you're not them. It's weird.
Yeah, I ain't with it. Okay. Anyway,
he's a clown. Jesse brought him up though. You can't say I'm a hater. But now Static Selecto has been somewhat redeemed. He's like still somewhat lower tier to me, but we have like an even lower tier of boom bap producers now.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah.
You ready for my wacky scenario?
Yeah, let's get the wacky.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys are both familiar. I'm sure Moulz is probably. You familiar with that Miro Ben Ari?
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar.
The hip hop violinist.
Yeah, there you go. So this is all the gang. We're riding on our ops, like Kevo Smith and Jason Mewes at the end of Jay and Silent Bob. We're
Going to people's houses and
doorsteps.
punching them in the face.
Right. So this is Jesse riding on Salas. Feel free to. I don't know if you know that we briefly told the Salas backstory. Feel free to censor this next part if you want to, Mel. If it gives away too much. It says Jesse riding on Salas, Mel riding on. Figure that out. Don't even ask me how. Moulz riding on. Stilo's riding on the robot from.
Oh my god!
And
Censor that.
You got just bleep them all.
don't
Okay.
believe about Jesse riding on Salas, and we know about Jeff.
Oh no, you can leave Jesse riding on Salas, but we don't listen. We're as many stupid idiots as there are out there.
I didn't say which
we
Jeff.
don't really-
This could be Jeff Goldblum. Okay,
We're gonna need
Moulz
several
riding on-
beeps apparently.
Moulz riding on Jeff Goldblum. But the point is,
Just go bleep crazy.
the point is, every time we're riding on these people, Mary Ben Ari is in the background playing the violin with us each time we show up at their doorstep. That's a wacky scenario. That's what the beat sounds like.
For this song,
Yeah, we're bringing a ruckus with Mary Ben Ari behind us playing the violin.
she's recreating this beat with her violin.
Right, and we're bringing a ruckus
Okay.
to people's doorsteps.
Nice. All right, just bleep them
That
all except
wasn't
for
even that
Salas.
controversial, but whatever.
Young
Tyron
Mel
Moulz is back. He's checking in.
Which Moulz?
Young Mel had a crush on Mary Ben Ari.
Oh, goodness. She's not even... Okay, go ahead.
Give me your rating, man. Give me your
Flat
rating,
6.
Jesse. Well, I'm looking now, and I would agree. But back in the day, 7 plus.
Yeah, we know about
Anyway.
you. Mary Ben Ari looks better than most of these songs sound to you. How about that?
Listen, hip hop is dying a death tonight. It's just hang on tight. Hang on to the captain. Hang on to the third member, and the psycho's back loose on the boat. That's the only way you can describe this.
All
All right, my
are
notes
we
get
moving
shorter
on?
and shorter, so hopefully we can get some good space.
Raekwon's getting Twisto adrenaline rush treatment right now.
He's not. Can we move on to track 8?
You really don't hear a difference between the Raekwon on this album and the Raekwon that you weren't that impressed by previously?
In spots.
What do we got next?
What did
Track
you give the
8,
first
can
Can
it
It Be
be-
Also Simple, Mel?
What did I give the first one? I think a 7 plus.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
believe
you have no reason to go lower. It's the same beat.
Mel, can you pull up my
it's-
ratings on that one? I think, did we connect on that, or did I give that a flat 7? I think a 7 plus.
We connected, yeah.
We connected 7 plus. Okay,
You have
cool.
no reason to go lower. It's the same beat.
I'm sure I do. It's similar beat. There are changes, and the raps are different.
I listen. I'm backing Mel on that opinion.
Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform.